nice juke at the beginning. Get on their head early.
And then I had it coming. He just like put it on. He was like, I don't know how that happened. They just ended up on my face.
All right, we're getting into our first matches of the day. Gonna have Ventus versus 12.
So 12, Captain Falcon main.
Okay.
Don't know about Ventus. Samus.
Okay, Samus.
All right.
This
Interesting.
is interesting, yeah. Traditionally, Samus plays more like a zoning game where like she pressures you long distance with missiles and like Zaire neutral B, which is still kind of a threat in this game. Not as scary as some of the other games where she's had that same game plan.
Yeah. So we'll see how that works out. I think the big thing is being able to capitalize on the fact that Captain Falcon's, one of the biggest combo food characters in this game.
Yes,
he's got to land those big Samus combos.
Yeah, and alternately, it's going to be pretty hard for him to like move around in the air with that floaty fall speed versus Falcon up air. I mean, you'll see that a lot in Melee, too, where like Falcon will land an up air and then not actually combo into anything afterwards, but just up air Samus across the entire stage because he just can't get down from it.
And it's even worse in this game because up air into up air into up air into up air is a great combo for Falcon.
Yes. And it does a lot of damage in a game where, not necessarily all characters have those sort of combo tools.
Yeah. It's like a nice weight on that roll on the platform by 12. I like that he didn't get scared of whatever move he was about to throw out.
Ooh,
nice!
Not the best of air dodges from Ventus. Pretty far away, but 12 manages to find that knee afterwards. You
get that 50-50.
Yeah, you don't want that kind of thing to happen to you. It's just, it's awful.
And I can understand, because Samus actually has a pretty decent air dodge. She has a terrible roll and not the best spot dodge, but she has a pretty decent air dodge. And I can understand why.
Yeah, that time actually Ventus not going for the air dodge, just down airing 12 right out of that air dodge bait.
I think that was supposed to be a Zaire, and I think he just missed his jump a little bit.
Nice call out on the roll. Does have that neutral B charged up on deck. Okay, yeah, that is one area where Samus will often use the neutral B. Whenever they're falling like that, you'll see a similar thing from like Robin, where they're just about to hit the ground, but they have a little bit of time to act first. They can start that neutral B up, and then they'll hit the ground a couple frames later and still go through with the rest of the animation.
Yeah.
Which is a scary thing, because a lot of times you want to be pressuring people whenever they're landing like that, like an air dodge or a tech. And then, suddenly you get a fully charged blast in your face.
Speaking of air dodging, some more dangerous air dodges in front of the Falcon main 12. This is ill-advised. He's looking for another knee. He really wants it.
12 at that magic 12%.
That's his legendary percent. All right, Falcon kick. I like it because Samus's grounded options as far as quick options go on the ground. She's got her down tilt, and that's about it. Downward angle forward tilt is pretty hard to hit.
Yeah, not the best normals in the game. Run speed also not incredible.
Yeah. Captain Falcon has a couple of like the same normals, but he does have that run speed, which helps him land them.
Yeah,
Samus.
Setting up the missiles, pressure the landing. That was actually a little bit later. The hitbox is kind of lingering there at the end of that. Did he just side B under grab?
No, it was.
No,
I think it was right at the end of the frames.
Because that would have been sick. That would be pretty sick.
Some more of the three-dimensional fighting game that we rarely see in this game.
Yeah, the good old Z-axis.
Yeah.
I actually, whenever I first people first talking about that in the brawl, I actually did not believe them. It's like, that's a 2D game. There's no way. Why would that would be extremely silly if they calculated the hitbox in
and then you look back at Yoshi's grab in Melee, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, and you look at Yoshi. You look at the day-to-day spot dodge in brawl.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't hit him. I don't understand. Like, I look at the frame data. You should be vulnerable. I'm not hitting him. What's happening?
Well, Town and City Game 2, that's a counter pick I like for Samus. Oh my goodness, 12.
Yeah, 12 really wants these knees.
Relax, buddy.
Yeah, he got that one at the start of the first game, and now he's been just like, he's been hungering for them ever since.
That was a nice little combo there, the bomb into forward smash. Yeah. Bomb is such an underrated combo tool.
Okay.
Just kind of acts as a reset.
Yeah. Ooh, ducked under that down air. A little bit too far away. The pullback on that F smash, avoiding the dash grab.
All right.
Yeah, rolling back there. That is the thing you'll see from Falcons a lot whenever they're pushing to the corner, is they'll roll back to create just a little bit of space and then run in with that dash grab since it's got so much coverage on it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Ventus is doing a pretty good job of edge guarding with that bomb. It's not the easiest thing to space, but he's been doing it pretty consistently so far.
Yeah, putting on a lot of pressure. Missed That
Don't know
smash
why
is going
that
to give
forward
12 an opportunity.
Oh, just go to the ledge.
Oh, not the
Did that
trade
trade
you were
with the
looking
knee?
for. Yeah, down air trading with knee.
That is something I have never seen before and never will again.
Probably not. Nice timing on that dash
Oh.
grab. That's one of the scary things about Falcon is if you ever whiff a move against him ever, and he's on the ground, it's basically a free dash grab from him. And his down throw puts in so much
Oh
work.
my god. 12, you're not S2J. Relax, buddy. I mean, like, you're playing pretty sick, but this ain't Melee.
Right. Catch 12
Yeah.
taking game 1. Might be a little going a little crazy now. But
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely playing with that confidence that you have to have when you're playing as a Falcon.
Yeah,
Because once you lose your confidence, you start not having as much faith in your movement
Yeah,
options,
yeah.
which is, a big thing with Falcon.
hesitation is the seed of defeat, especially with a character like Falcon who needs to make those split-second decisions.
Yeah.
And who gets such a huge reward off of them being called correctly.
Down throw, going for the knee once again. Not
Kind of an awkward place to be punishing the air dodge.
if Ventus does DI up on the down throw at around these percents, I think that will get a knee.
Okay.
But I think that's the only way.
Oh.
Nice conversion.
Yeah, the up air actually. A lot of people will use aerials in that sort of situation if they're really far from the ledge just to get them out of tumble, since you can't wiggle out in this game like you could in the other games.
Yeah.
And if your opponents are looking for those windows, they can, just put a hitbox out for free.
And
Yeah, that back air from Falcon.
back air's pretty strong.
Not something you want to get hit by above 100% off stage.
Yeah.
Not at all. Your stock
Not
will be
even
gone.
soft spot.
Not
Never
even soft
again.
spot. Never, just don't do it. Don't try it. Don't challenge it.